The egg will bake bread, casserole, cakes, and pies better than your kitchen oven. And you'll be amazed when you bite into the most delicious slice of pizza you've ever eaten. Just taste it to believe it, and you'll never want to cook indoors again. Let's get started. Top off and light the Big Green Egg Natural Lump Charcoal. The mix of 100% natural oak and hickory wood ensures an even fire and unmatched flavor. After a few minutes, add the convector, which provides a heat barrier between the charcoal and food. The convection effect radiates surrounding heat from the charcoal and dome, turning your egg into a wood fire oven. Next, add the cooking grid. Bring the egg up to the desired temperature. Baking temperatures generally range from 350 to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but thinner pizzas and flatbreads are more often quick baked at a higher temperature up to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Generally, foods are baked in the egg at the same temperature that you would use with an indoor oven. The combination of precise temperature control and the heat retention of the ceramics in the egg and the pizza and baking stone creates the perfect environment for baking. As pizza and baked goods cook, moisture is drawn to the stone for an authentic, crispy, brick oven-style crust that is impossible to recreate in an indoor oven or an ordinary barbecue grill. With direct grilling, food is placed over the fire and cooked directly by flame and heat. It's the ideal way to cook steaks, chops, burgers, boneless chicken breasts, kabobs, fish fillets, many vegetables, and other quick cooking foods. Generally, foods that are tender, less than 2 inches thick, and boneless are good candidates for direct grilling. Let's get started. Top off and light the Big Green Egg Natural Lump Charcoal. The mix of 100% natural oak and hickory wood ensures an even fire and unmatched flavor. After a few minutes, add the cooking grid with no convector. While the stainless steel cooking grid works perfectly for grilling, the cast iron cooking grid retains heat for those beautiful sear marks. Bring the egg up to the desired temperature. Grilling temperatures generally range from 400 to 750 degrees, depending on the food that you are cooking. Direct grilling sears the exterior surface of the meat to form a delicious crust with the juices locked inside. But unlike other grills that allow all the heat to escape into the atmosphere, the Big Green Egg is designed to grill with the dome closed, and that is one of the secrets of the phenomenal results. With indirect grilling and roasting, the food is not directly exposed to the flames and heat, as a convector or drip pan is used to deflect the heat up and around the food, much like a convection oven in the kitchen does. Let's get started. Top off and light the Big Green Egg Natural Lump Charcoal. The mix of 100% natural oak and hickory wood ensures the even fire and unmatched flavor. After a few minutes, add the convector, which provides a heat barrier between the charcoal and the food. The convection effect radiates surrounding heat from the charcoal and dome for even cooking. Next, add the cooking grid. Bring the egg up to the desired temperature. Roasting temperatures generally range from 300 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the food that you are cooking. Indirect grilling and roasting is best for large cuts of meat such as turkeys, chickens, roasts, and hams, which take longer to cook. In general, using this method to cook anything thicker than 2 inches or with a bone, such as bone-in chicken pieces. One exception would be bone-in steaks, such as a T-bone or porterhouse, which are best when seared and grilled directly over the fire. When roasting, the state-of-the-art Big Green Egg ceramics retain heat and moisture so well that foods don't dry out. Cooking for long periods of time over low heat infused with wood smoke is what smoking and what some call real barbecue is all about. Cooking low and slow tenderizes tough cuts of meat like beef brisket, pork shoulder, pork butts, and spare ribs. Let's get started. Top off and light the Big Green Egg Natural Lump Charcoal. The mix of 100% natural oak and hickory wood ensures an even fire and unmatched flavor. Bring the egg up to the desired temperature. Smoking temperatures generally range from 225 to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. When smoking foods, aromatic wood smoking chips and chunks provide an additional, subtle ingredient to your favorite recipes, delicately seasoning food as it cooks. Chips are ideal for quick bursts of smoke, while the chunks are larger pieces of hardwood better suited for creating more smoke over a longer period of time. Add the convector and a cooking grid. A convector is useful when smoking because it adds a barrier between the food and the direct heat of the fire, which allows the hot air and smoke to circulate around the food. The design of the egg makes it easy to adjust the draft openings for low and slow temperatures, and the egg can maintain precise temperatures for 16 to 18 hours or more. And the egg is so efficient that you can do this without consistently opening up the dome and adding charcoal.